Hello everyone. Hope you all doing well and welcome back to our Windows Server 2022 beginners video series on MSFT webcast. In this video, we will learn how to deploy work folders on client computer with Windows Server 2022. Work folders is a Windows Server role service for file servers. Work folders provides a consistent way for users to access their work files from their PCs and devices. With work folders, users can store and access work files on personal computers and devices in addition to corporate PCs. Users can store their work files in a convenient location and access them from anywhere. Organizations use work folders to help maintain control over corporate data. They can store files on centrally managed file servers and define user device policies such as encryption and lock screen passwords. Work folders stores user files in a folder on the server called a sync share. We can deploy work folders with existing deployments of folder redirection, offline files, and home folders. We can specify a folder that already contains user data, which enables us to adapt to work folders without migrating servers and data or immediately phasing out our existing solution. Let's understand the test lab we will be using in this video. In this test lab, we have single domain Active Directory forest named msftwebcast.com. This is our Windows Server 2022 domain controller SRT22-DC01. Let's go to our member server VM. This VM is our Windows Server 2022 member server that has been joined to our Active Directory domain. On this member server, we want to set up work folder sync share. The first thing we need to do is install the work folders role on our member server. We can use Server Manager or Windows PowerShell to do so. In this video, we will use Server Manager. Open Server Manager, click on Manage and select Add Roles and Features. Click Next on Before You Begin page. Select Role-Based and Feature-Based Installation and click Next. Select the local server and click Next. Expand File and Storage Services, expand File and iSCSI Services, and then select Work Folders. Click Add Features if you are asked to install IIS Hostable Web Core. We should now have a tick against Work Folders. Click Next. Again, click Next. To start the installation, click on Install. This will take a few seconds to install the selected role service. Wait for the installation to finish. Installation succeeded on our file server. Click on Close. After installing work folders, our next step is to start the Windows Sync Share service. Click on Tools and select Services. Find Windows Sync Share service. The service is currently not started. Click on Start. Check the service startup mode. It is automatic. So the next time, service will start automatically. Close Services console and go back to Server Manager. In Server Manager, click on File and Storage Services. Click on Work Folders. To create a sync share for work folders, start the new sync share wizard. And for that, we need to click here. Click Next. Click on Browse to select the local folder. On D drive, let's create a new folder named test-work folder. We will select that folder, test-work folder. Click on Select Folder. Our local path is d:/test-work folder. Click Next. Select the folder structure from either user alias or user alias at domain. If you already have a file server, you can select the first option. If not, the second is more than suitable. We'll go with the first user alias. Click Next. Specify a name and description for the sync share. Click Next. On the Grant Sync Access to Group window, select the existing group. Click Add and in the Enter the Object Name to select, type Domain Users and then click OK. For this demo, we will allow all domain users to have work folder to sync their data to our file server. Click Next. On the Specify Security Policies for PCs page, select the Encrypt Work Folders or automatically lock screen and require a password. At the moment, we are not going to select encrypt work folders. The second option is already selected. So we'll click next to continue. Click create to create a work folder sync share on our file server. Verify that the sync share was created successfully. Click on close. We can see we have one sync share folder with the name test-work folder. In the next step, we will be configuring the work folders client on Windows 10 computer. Let's go to our client computer. Let's sign into this client computer using domain administrator's account. This Windows 10 machine is part of our Active Directory domain msftwebcast.com. I have logged into this computer as a domain administrator. Work folder uses HTTPS to securely synchronize files between the work folder's clients and the work folder's server. But for the purpose of lab testing, we will allow Windows 10 to use unsecure connection to synchronize files between the work folder's client and the work folder's server. To allow unsecure synchronization of files, we need to modify the registry settings. Open Run menu, type regedit and hit Enter key to open regedit tool. Expand HK local machine, expand software, expand Microsoft and then expand Windows. After expanding Windows, click on current version. Right-click on current version and create a new key named work folders. Let's give name work folders. Right-click on work folders key, select new and then dword 32-bit value. Rename it to allow unsecure connection. Double-click and change the value data to 1. Click OK. Now close registry editor. By default, client always connect to server using SSL, which requires the server to have SSL certificate installed and configured. So we have modified the registry to use HTTP connection to connect to our work folders server. Search for work folders and open it. Click on Setup Work Folders. Click the Enter a work folder URL instead link. Now type work folder URL, which is going to be http://srt22-fs01.msftwebcast.com. After entering the URL, click Next to continue. Select the location where you want the work folder to be located. For this demo, we will use the default location. If you want to change the location, that time you just have to click on this change and select the location where you want to store the work folders folder. Cancel it. Select if files needs to be available on demand or not. If not selected, all files will be downloaded to the client. And that's why by default this checkbox is selected. Click Next. Select I accept these policies on my PC and click Setup Work Folders. Work folders have started syncing with this PC. It's done. Just click Close. The work folders folder will open automatically. To test, create a new folder and name it admin. Close the work folders. From here, we can manage work folders settings. Now, open File Explorer. From here, we can quickly access the work folders. Click on Work Folders. We can see the admin folder that was created earlier. Let's create a sample text file and name it Reports. Let's put some text under it. Let's close the text file and save it. Here we can verify the symbol that tells us that this file has been successfully synchronized with work folders server. Let's verify that on our file server. Open File Explorer, access D drive. Here we can see two folders, Sync Share State and Test Work folder. First, access Test Work folder. Here we can see the folder name Administrator. This is the work folder of our domain administrator. Since we have selected user alias as a folder structure, we have the folder with user's username. In our case, the folder name is Administrator. Let's open Administrator folder. we can confirm that the folder and sample file created on Windows 10 is successfully synchronized to our work folder server. This means we have successfully deployed work folders on Windows 10 client computer. That's all for this video on how to deploy work folders with Windows Server 2022. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions and suggestions regarding this video, please let me know in the comments section. Thank you all for watching this video. Have a nice day.